did Rebel Wilson go from being dubbed as Fat Amy to Fit Amy? It turns out she's learned a lot about herself and her habits in just 1 year. In addition to exercise, what Wilson eats in a day proves the star has found the perfect healthy balance to achieve and maintain her goals. As Rebel Wilson learned in 2020, being healthy is all about balance. Even if you want to drop a few pounds, that doesn't mean you can't have a slice of cake every now and then. However, before she started her health journey, Wilson was eating a lot more than just cake. In an interview with People, Wilson said that before her year of health kicked off, she didn't eat very healthy at all, telling the magazine, "Before, I was probably eating 3,000 calories most days, and because they were normally carbs, I would still be hungry." Wilson added that time off work helped her to form a healthier relationship with food. She said, "I think I was emotional eating and overeating at times because I wasn't loving myself enough either. And it does come down to that self-worth and self-love." When Wilson changed up her diet to lose weight, one of the first things she added more of was protein. And while she eats plenty of protein every day, she doesn't just drink protein shakes. Rather, the actress gets her fuel from whole foods and lean proteins, and that's probably what's made her weight loss journey so incredible. During an appearance on The Drew Barrymore Show, Wilson revealed that she'd come to the conclusion that, quote, fads and diets weren't for her.
For my body type, I needed to eat a lot more protein.
Wilson told People that protein made a huge difference in her diet, saying, "So I've really changed to eating a high-protein diet, which is challenging because I didn't used to eat a lot of meat. I eat fish, salmon, and chicken breast." Getting enough protein in every day can be a challenge, but for Wilson, it's just part of her daily routine. For Rebel Wilson to maintain her trim figure, it requires a bit of discipline. Specifically, Wilson has to hold off on consuming too much sugar, which obviously isn't healthy, but is very tempting. In a January 2020 Instagram post in which she dubbed it her, quote, year of health, Wilson explained that she was, quote, trying to avoid the sugar and junk food, no matter how hard that was for her. On The Drew Barrymore Show, Wilson added that she had never really focused on her health.
I was going all around the world, jet-setting everywhere and eating a ton of sugar. That was kind of my vice. Like, I have a very sweet tooth.
Wilson said that she'd been following a sugar-heavy diet and needed more balance every day. While any healthy diet consists of plenty of protein, fats, fiber, and carbs, those essential macronutrients can impact your health if you don't get enough of each. As for Wilson, she has to mindfully eat protein and fat every day, as well as limit her carb intake for the right balance. That isn't to say that Wilson doesn't eat fruits or vegetables, but processed carbs aren't part of her daily diet. During her appearance on The Drew Barrymore Show, Wilson revealed that she engaged in, quote, emotional eating, using food to cope with the stress of her international fame. Wilson has been linked to a certain nutritional method, the Maya method, which, in addition to other tactics, also limits carbs and snacking and encourages a more whole foods approach. Despite the incredible progress she made with her health in 2020, the pitch-perfect star wanted more. In November, Wilson went back to the Viva Maya resort in Austria in order to finish out her year of health strong. Wilson told People, "I went back because 2021 is going to be an insanely busy year with project after project, so I wanted to come back to Viva Maya." She added that she wanted to, quote, boost my immune system and lose my last 2 kilos. In addition to getting in plenty of protein and eating mindfully every day, Wilson also has changed up her drinking habits. Though the actress still gets in plenty of fun drinks like champagne once in a while, she doesn't consume massive amounts of sugary beverages every day. Instead, Wilson prefers to consume diet soda, and it seems like it's part of her regular eating pattern. In particular, Wilson appears to be fond of Diet Coke, a sugar-free alternative to the regular. And while diet soda offers no real health benefits in and of itself, it can still be helpful for weight loss in terms of reducing calorie and sugar intake. Coach and nutritionist Scott Bapty told Insider, "If a zero-calorie diet drink is the drink of choice instead of its 300-calorie full sugar counterpart, then that simple switch could make a big difference to your waistline." It's practically impossible to stick to a diet of pure protein and veggies all day, every day. So with that in mind, it makes sense that Rebel Wilson doesn't restrict herself too much. While she might not indulge in some delicious treats and meals every day, Wilson also doesn't shy away from getting fast food or another kind of treat. In an interview with People, Wilson shared that she aims for balance, not perfection. She revealed, "I'm just trying to go for overall balance, overall healthy balance. I have this state of being, which is not my quote, but I go, nothing is forbidden. We'll be like, should we get In-N-Out burger? And I'm like, nothing is forbidden." The trick is simply that Wilson eats half as much as she used to. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite celebrities are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.